In this video, we're going to talk about one of the biggest mistakes I see beginners making with brush lettering, and that's how to hold the brush pen. Hi, my name is Shelly Hitz. I'm the artist behind YourCreativeAdventure.com, and I'm the author of the Brushstrokes workbook. We're actually going to be using one of the blank pages in the back of my workbook to go through these steps, and I want to show you the easiest way to get started with holding your pen. Now, if you're a left-handed writer, I have a section in my workbook with tips for lefties, but basically it's going to be kind of the same thing but to the other side, but I have some additional tips for you in the workbook as well. So basically I'm using my Zebra brush pen. It's a super fine brush pen. This is my favorite brush pen. And when you hold the pen, one of the tendencies is going to be to want to hold it kind of like you do a pencil. You know, immediately hold it like this. But when you're holding it like this, your pen is straight up and down, and you're trying to get those thicks and the thins, but you're not really able to, even if you press really hard, you can get a little bit of variation, but when you're straight up and down, it's a lot harder. So what you want to do is you want the barrel of the pen to come out to the right hand side. And so that way the tip, and don't be afraid to push down hard on the tip of the brush pen. It is created for pressure. And so that's the thing I noticed in my in-person workshops as well, is people were timid because they didn't want to ruin their markers. You're always taught not to ruin your markers, but have the pen go out to the side and push down, and then you get that nice thick downstroke, and you can get that thin upstroke. So that's one of the things, have it tilted kind of like at a 45-degree angle out to the side. If you're right-handed, it's going to be out to the right side. If you're left-handed, out to the left side. The other thing is you want to make sure that your pen is not coming down this way. So again, if you're trying to do something this way, it's going to be really hard to get the variations, because you want to almost get it to where you're coming to the side of that tip, so you can, when you push down, you can get it as thick as possible. So in order to get the side, it's like you're instead of coming down this way, your pen is facing to the right, and then it's at a 45-degree angle, so you really can get the entire thickness of the tip, and then you're just varying the pressure. So you're not varying the position of the pen to get the thicks and the thins, you're just varying your pressure. You're pushing down hard for the thick downstroke and coming up thin for the thin upstroke. And so that is a basic understanding of how to hold your brush pen. Now, there is not any one way. So, I've seen so many different lettering artists and calligraphers that have just really awkward, awkward ways that they hold the pen, and they still have beautiful, beautiful lettering. So don't think of this as the only way, but this is really a common mistake I see a lot of people making. They just pick up the brush pen and hold it exactly like they would a regular pen. You have to retrain yourself to hold it with the barrel facing out to the right if you're right-handed, out to the left if you're left-handed, and then at a 45-degree angle. And then really don't be afraid to push down on that tip. If it's a brush pen, it's meant to be bent and to have that pressure. You're not going to hurt the pen, and that's how you're going to get the beautiful variations of the thicks and the thins. So I want to share an encouraging quote with you in this video. It's by Mary Ann Radmacher, and she says, "Sometimes courage is the quiet voice at the end of the day saying, 'I will try again tomorrow.'" So I encourage you to keep trying, follow along with my video series. You can get a copy of my workbook. It's a comprehensive workbook, 168 pages, teaches you everything that you need to know about lettering. You can find it at yourcreativeadventure.com/workbook, and it's made to where you can write in it. I had it printed on very smooth paper so it won't fray your brush pens. And so don't be afraid to write in it, use it, and I can't wait to see what you create. Again, my name is Shelly Hitz, and I will see you in the next video.